How will these exercises in your book, Stride Control, help all horses and rider combos from the starting out people to the elite athletes? Because you've got pictures of elite athletes in here, but and also of everybody in between. So how do these exercises help all riders?
The main focus of Stride Control was actually longitudinal control, back to front, the whoa and the go, combined with position. Position is the most important thing, and then we can go to other things. If there's no position, you're in trouble. It's position which saves your life. Now, you've got to be able to, as I said, whoa and go. So I am a very big believer in transitions. So we talk about transitions in it. And then learning to control the stride. And I use poles to help riders actually be able to self-assess their canter. It's very nice to go out there and just say, just canter.
Just canter.
Well,
yep.
It can be meaningless. But if you put poles down, you can talk about having a middle canter, and I call it a middle canter, not be confused with any dressage term. It's a middle canter. Just establish a middle canter, your comfortable canter. And then you should be able to open and close the stride, lengthen and shorten on demand. And so that is what is being stressed in this whole thing. Gradually, the exercise become more difficult and more sophisticated. Now, it's basics I'm talking about, and everybody always has to go back to basics, even the elite athletes. Well, they have to, and they are doing it, which is why they're successful. If
right.
you forget the base, you're in trouble. I think the lower level riders, it starts giving them a sense of accomplishment and being able to do the pulls in different stride lengths. And I think it gives them security. I can control stride, because that is one of the biggest fears of people riding when they first start out. As the horse continues in its progression of training, as I said, the stride control becomes more sophisticated in what you have to do. And you actually go from pulls, then you go to jumps based on the discipline you're going to be showing in.
I like where you say it gives them security, and also it also takes that fear away, because they know what they're supposed to do next, or they have an understanding or a guide, kind of a platform or a progression that they can do, and that kind of takes away some fear too, because oftentimes, like you say, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Yeah.
And see, I like the exercise to educate people.
Right.
You can't just, the exercise educates the rider. You can't, it doesn't work when the trainer is just telling you yay or nay, because you're not really learning anything at that point. Stride control educates feel. It educates your eye. It helps you learn to read the situation and then act accordingly. If people can't read the situation, it's a panic situation. And panic riders are not good.
I know that feeling.
Enjoy your horses. And whatever you do it with conviction and be a star.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jen.